Hey guys, welcome back to Schmidt Auto House. Something cool for you today. A little bit of nature. Something that really gets our juices flowing, as weird as it is blackbutt trees. Why are they special to us Schmidts?
Because they are the timber of our hoops.
The hoops on the back of both your utes, Delta and Rusty, that's correct. We use Australian timbers on our factory hoops. And this big bertha is one of two largest species in New South Wales. It's over 300 years old. It reaches more than 4 meters tall, and believe it or not, that is wider than 3 meters. It is absolutely a big kahuna. Why am I so excited? Third generation builder, love me timbers, and this forest is absolutely full of them. One down that way is the other twin to this, also almost 300 years old. And there's another one up there further. I'll show you in some still photos where you can actually walk through the base of the tree. It is absolutely gorgeous. If you are anywhere near Taree, take a detour off the National Highway. It's 7 kilometres. We did it in Rusty, super low old truck. Took our time. It's all dirt road, but I tell you what, some of the sights and looking around, it is the most beautiful forest. We are lucky and blessed in Australia. Leave that corona and bad air out, and it's absolutely gorgeous in here. So stay tuned, and I'll show you a couple of more videos as we walk around. But yes, this is the big kahuna, over 300-year-old blackbutt. White man's only been in Australia just over 200 years. This national park is one of the oldest logging parks. It was even logged back in the day when the Aboriginals were in the area. But of course, being a national park, there's no more logging, and forestry has stopped that. We've just walked down the trail, and how's this for coolness? This is a vine. It goes up around Izzy's legs here behind her, if you can see. And all the way out there, and twists and winds around there. If this was Africa, you'd almost imagine Tarzan to be on the end of that. But how cool is that? Just everything you look around. Natural beauties. Klaus, are you a natural beauty? He's loving it. He's got 1,001 scents he's got going on. There's that big fella we just went past. And if you're sitting at home watching this video thinking, are we worried about snakes? Shit, yeah. We are. That's why we've got the #1 protector in front of us. But is that moist? I'm not worried at the moment. I know they can still hang out in the moist grounds, but it was a dry weather, I'll be a little bit more worried. You can see through there, there's a massive one there. Nothing to the scale. That big fella we're walking up to now, this is the big one that we've just seen with its own perimeter, its own fencing. It's just insane. There you go, Klaus is walking through the screen there. You can see the girth. I'm in love with that. That is awesome. So welcome back to part 2 of Schmidt's nature walk. Leyland Brothers have got nothing on us. This is, just excuse the helicopter above. No, we're not lost and we haven't called SOS. But this is the big kahuna's brother, probably around the same age. Here's the Schmidts next to it again to give you a bit of a detail. This one's extra cool, and we liked it when we first found it. Isabella, would you like to show us the way?
So if you come around here, there's a massive hole there. But if you come around here, you can actually walk inside the tree.
I'm coming back just so he's all at home can get a bit of an idea of how old this tree is. So again, it's still alive, and this would be up there with the 40 metres of its twin down the hill, and that you can see the Schmidts are inside, and that's the scale. And this is the awesomeness.
How big the hole is with my arms.
If we had a LED bright light, we could go in here. It's spooky. Sammy had a little bit of a scared moment.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Hey, Schmitty.
Hi.
Are we going up? And you can look. It's kind of hard because of the sunlight. And you can look up the inside of the tree. So yeah, as I said in the last video, if you're going up the National Highway heading north, this is an hour past Taree. It's a quick exit off the highway, 7 k's of unsealed roads, quite manageable on a normal car, manageable in Rusty, but definitely worth the trip, was it, guys?
Yeah.
And on the road in, there was a tree not quite as old as this, but half the size, that was chopped, covered the road and chopped. We took some photos of that, you'll see later on. But yeah, it's definitely something awesome to see. Ciao for now. Here we are, we've come across a big grizzly bear in the woods of northern New South Wales. It looks very dangerous. It's got big teeth. It looks like a bear, maybe crossed with a dingo. I don't know what it is. It's got vicious looking eyes. Let's see how close we can get. I think it might get us. Ooh, doesn't like me getting too close. Nope. Getting a little bit closer now, we can see. It is Klaus Schmidt. Hello, buddy. Have you enjoyed your run in the forest? Yes. No, that's not a killer dog. That's our natural protection. That's our natural protector in the woods. Anyway, as we're leaving the trail, I want to show you this other cool one. Sammy Schmidt's going to show us the way and give us a bit of a rundown on this fella. How old do you reckon this one is, Schmitty?
300.
You reckon it's 300 years old as well?
Probably about 253, I don't know.
And I like the natural art that's sort of going on there at the front there. What do you reckon that is? I reckon that's 2 big nostrils right next to your hand there, Sam?
Yeah.
And there the eyes a little bit higher there.
Yeah, big gorilla. Looks like a big gorilla.
Actually, come to think of it, Sam, turn around. Let me have a look. Yeah, it definitely looks like a gorilla because it looks like you. You're a monkey. But if you get out of that picture, Sammy, we can sort of see that. If you jump down there, look, that's its mouth. Klaus is in its mouth there, but yeah, you can see the big nostrils and the eyes. And that's another big blackbutt.
It's got all these cool markings all over it. Yeah, and like you can literally just climb up here, like just like see how big it is.
And look at that big root there. It wraps around behind, from Isabella right round past Klaus down to Sam's feet. Dead set. Natural theme park out here in the middle of the forest. As you can see, this one's still alive as well. This is what I like to see. When you zoom up, it hasn't been taken by bushfires or a lightning bolt or any bad storms. It's still living. Wish I could live 300 years, but saying that, if I was as healthy as this tree though, I suppose at 300 would be pretty cool. But that's number 3 big kahunas on the trail out here.
Big like me.
Big like you, Schmitty. So as we finish our nature walk, as you can see, it's taken its toll on our younger team member. I'll just zoom around here. This is the picnic area that you can come up and park. There's the rusty piece of junk. But if you do pull up straight up at the picnic area, don't think this is the only one. This big kahuna is not as big as the top 3 further up the trail. But it's cool. If you look over here, it's 150 metres up that trail. Easy walk for anyone with a bit of age or not real fit, children, anyone. But yeah, this big fella is not one of the big kahunas, believe it or not. Still gives most trees in Australia backyards a run for its money. But yeah, do yourself a favour. Walk up that trail, hey Schmitty.
Yep.
And go see some of the New South Wales natural amusement park. Absolutely awesome. I just want to welcome back to Schmidt Auto House. This is a just an experiment video. Just want to show you what it's like to drive up here. As I said, we're in Rusty, which you all know is on the 100mm height limit. And he's been up this trail coming in. It's been 7k's of road pretty much like this. A few spots is a little bit more rocky, more like a cobblestone, I suppose you could say, of the modern roads, moderner roads. This is just a bit of a demonstration video, because next year we're looking at coming out maybe for some day trips from Old Bar Festival, and I want to show what it's like to other Kombi owners. If you're nervous about coming out this way, it's it's an absolute gorgeous drive. You get to see some beautiful forest, lots of large trees, and just natural habitat. You know, we're not doing 100 miles an hour. If you look at my speedo, it says 10, which is probably around the 20k's an hour. No, not even 20k's, probably about 10k's, 15k's an hour. But it's a nice drive. Just take it easy. Keep on the high sides of the ridges. The only thing we've got low is on that 100mm mark is the steering box, which you don't want to bash. You know, we're not in a $120,000 200 series Land Cruiser, but it's quite doable. And that's why I just want to show this video coming back out, of the road that we came in on, and you get to see how, one, majestic it is, and two, how achievable it is to come and witness some of the natural habitat we've got here to offer. We're coming around this corner here, and I think this might be the corner that we have one of the big kahuna. Yes, it is. The big kahuna's cousins actually has fallen and basically blocked the road, and it must be a recent thing because the saw cuts are quite fresh. But the kids got out, and we had a look at this before. This tree, I'm going to get out now. We're just going to shut Rusty down. This is just another part of Schmidt Auto House tours. But yeah, this big kahuna has fallen. It was pretty big. Like the girth of that's pretty large. But this is just cool. Like as I said, it's not as big as one of the trees back there, but the size of it, the height, how it's fallen across this gully is insane. Let's walk over here. If you come out here and you're doing your safari tours, we're going to show you how you do it Schmidt style. That's right, guys. Get yourself a ute, roll up the canvas, jump in the back. It's a little bit illegal, but we're off the road, not going too fast, and everyone's happy. Righto.